Welcome to Pregnancy and Postpartum TV. A lot of my moms in my gestational diabetes Facebook group have been complaining that they are super sick of eggs and they were asking for breakfast recipes that can still get good blood sugar. So today I'm going to share a list of breakfast ideas that aren't eggs that will still get good blood sugar. This is one video in a series of videos that I continuously add to for gestational diabetes. So if you like videos like these, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video with another community of moms who has gestational diabetes. The first one is porridge. So you may not be able to have the quick porridge because of the higher glycemic index, but you might do better with a little bit of steel cut oats or even large flake oats. But if you're still struggling with your blood sugar after that, then you may do better with oatmeal, which is made with nuts and almond flour and coconut flour. And I'm going to link to that in the description box below. And you could add low glycemic index berries, or you could add one of the sweeteners that doesn't increase your blood sugar. So that would be Equal or Splenda, and those are artificial sweeteners. I actually prefer something like stevia or monk fruit, which are made from plants. So stevia is a green leafy plant I used to grow it in my garden, dehydrate it, and that sweetens food, but you can also buy the drops from the store. Or monk fruit is a berry that comes from China, and it also doesn't increase blood sugar as well. Okay, so the next one is waffles or pancakes. So again, you can kind of get keto versions or make keto versions of these. So I know Kodiak has pancakes and waffles that a lot of the moms in the gestational diabetes group are enjoying, but you can also make them with almond flour and cottage cheese. And again, they're really delicious, and similar to the oatmeal, you could add fruit or berries. You could add, for example, unsweetened Greek yogurt or even an unsweetened whipped cream to make it really delicious, or use any of the sweeteners that don't increase your blood sugar. Okay, so if you're craving something like hash browns, you can make cauliflower hash browns, and I'm also going to share a recipe to a vegan homemade mayo, which is delicious with those as well, but doesn't contain raw egg, which makes it safe during pregnancy. The next one I'm going to talk about is if you're looking for something super easy. So just a bowl of cottage cheese and then adding berries and nuts. This recipe that I'm going to share has pomegranate seeds, chia seeds, and hazelnuts, and it's really delicious. I'm also going to share a recipe for chia raspberry pudding, which is delicious. You can make it the day before and it can be ready to go the next day. I did another video also on a gestational diabetes breakfast smoothie, so I'm going to link to that, and I'll also link to it in the cards above if you're on your phone. You could do something like keto chocolate chip cookies, or I'm going to share another sunflower cookie recipe. Leftovers is also a great breakfast. So if you have something like chicken or meat and even a little bit of sweet potato from the night before, you could make that into a breakfast pretty easily by just warming it up again. I hope that gave you some breakfast ideas. We do tend to struggle with blood sugars earlier in the morning. As we sleep, we produce hormones, and these hormones cause insulin resistance. So our insulin isn't able to move our sugar from our bloodstream into our cells as easily in the morning hours. So some women do find it more helpful to help control their sugars by having a lower carb amount at breakfast. So if you're looking for more ideas, you can always search up keto breakfast ideas and then add in the amount of carb that you decided with your dietitian or your doctor with. Some women can handle up to 45 grams of carbohydrate at breakfast, but this isn't necessary. And I find a lot of women do better if they're having around 20 grams of carbohydrate for their breakfast. Thanks so much for joining me for this video today. I would love to know what your favorite breakfast is or what you're going to try if you have gestational diabetes. I'm also going to link to a gestational diabetes meal plan in the description box below. And make sure that you check out the whole playlist for gestational diabetes. I'm going to link to it right there, as well as you can check out our Facebook support group for moms with gestational diabetes. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe by hitting the profile picture right there and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.